Besides the thrill it affords its riders, motorbikes are one of the fastest means of road transportation today. These two-wheeled engine-powered automobiles have grown in popularity over the past few decades as their usage cut across personal adventure, sports purposes, etc. So in this video, we are going to discuss the top 10 most expensive bike in the world. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Ducati Testa Stretta NCR Macchia Nera Concept. Ducati Macchia Nera may not compete with the other big bikes in terms of pure speed, notwithstanding that Macchia Nera, or Blockspot, humorously suggests you could create a charred pavement behind while driving it. But titanium and carbon fiber materials to render it impressively lightweight at 297 pounds, artistic contribution by visionary designer Aldo Drudy, and only a number of them made available, convinced most aficionados the price is justified to ensure the model makes it to their collection. Number 9. Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16. Carbon fiber everywhere on the M16, check, including load-bearing parts such as the frame, swing arm and wheels. The fuel tank, fairing, tail and fenders are carbon too. Mechanical parts are either titanium, right down to the bolts, or avionic-grade aluminum. A stock 989 kicks V4 Ducati motor sends around 175 horsepower to the back wheel, but NCR has tuned the M16 to send 200 plus up to the tarmac. Current generation MotoGP suspension helps get that power down, and the M16 also uses race-style electronics with traction control, data recording, and user-selectable maps. Without gas, M16 is claimed to weigh 319 oz, lighter than the regulation 330 pounds minimum of a 4-cylinder MotoGP bike. Number 8. MTT Y2K Superbike. The greatest motorcycle ever by Discovery Channel's Greatest Ever program. The Y2K Turbine Superbike is an astonishing piece of engineering. The 500-pound machine features an engine that was originally designed for helicopters that can run on anything from diesel to kerosene to Jet A, so you can imagine it's extremely powerful. The price of the MTT Superbike is proportional to its performance, with would-be owners having to dig deep in their pockets to meet the $185,000 asking price. Number 7. Yamaha Roadstar Nemesis. Florida-based motorcycle customization company BMS Choppers has taken a Yamaha Roadstar and turned it into something really awesome. The 2.5-meter cruiser is a pretty impressive sight in and of itself, but what about if you provide it with gold plating? That's what the people over at BMS did and named the new version Nemesis, after the company's owner, Sam Name, but also because it sounds really menacing, which is a plus for such an aggressive yet stylish-looking machine. The price for this extravagant chopper is a whopping $500,000. Number 6. Harley-Davidson Cosmic Starship. This motorbike is a definition of machine and art, as legendary painter and artist Jack Armstrong executed its design and painting. While its standard features do not come close to that of many power bikes today, the 2002 V-Rod, converted to a rare technological art masterpiece by Jack, remains iconic. At one point, the rare piece sold for up to $30 million and was the world's most expensive bike for a long time. However, with just $1.5 million, one would cop this piece today. Number 5. Lodge Jensen Goldfinger. If you're a rapper or a luxury brand, you know gold just makes everything better. With this simple principle in mind, Danish motorbike customizer Lodge Jensen created Goldfinger. It comes equipped with a 1,807cc twin-cylinder engine, which produces 90 horsepower at 3,200 revolutions per minute. Something which is, let's face it, not all that impressive. What is impressive, however, is its gold-plated, diamond-studded frame. All this bling does not come cheap, however. The cost of a Goldfinger custom bike is about $850,000. Number 4. E95 Porcupine. JS was a British motorcycle manufacturer that achieved great success in the first half of the 20th century. One of its creations, the E95 Porcupine, is extremely rare even for a 60-year-old bike, with only 4 of these 500 kicks aluminum alloy vehicles ever created. Owning one of these vintage racing bikes is like owning a piece of British racing history, so it's no wonder that a 1954 Porcupine was sold for a staggering $675,000. Number 3. Ekasi ES1 Spirit. When a bike manufacturer requires even a professional driver to first take a 2-week training before trying to ride one of its models, you just know something is up with this bike. And why not, indeed? This is not a 2-wheel machine as traditionally defined. First, there is no chassis framework to speak of. The swing arm and rear suspension attached to the gearbox, and the front suspension is to the engine. The much-touted 265-pound speck of weight comes from eliminating the extra pounds associated with transmitting front-wheel forces up a slender fork through a steering head and then back down to the rest of the machine. The front suspension consists of twin A-arms, projecting forward, their apices defining a steering axis and carrying an upright from which projects the front wheel spindle. The lower A-arm is, in effect, a single-sided swing arm. To avoid the muddy steering feel of earlier articulated front ends, the handlebars are on the upward projected steer axis, their motion so defined that the resulting feel will be like that of the familiar direct steering telescopic fork, with an integrated bespoke transverse inline-4 engine. The driver sits in a position that allows the knees to be close to the body for greater ergonomics and control, that unique front and back carbon fiber suspension, and handlebars mounted to the front fork for superior front tire control all enabled the ES1 Spirit to perform like a truly F1 car as its 2 British and American engineers envisioned. Nothing better caps these impressive technical details than the knowledge that the likely purchaser is going to be only one of 10 exclusive owners of this 2-wheel heaven. Number 2. 1949 E90 JS Porcupine. The E90 JS Porcupine is another masterclass that made it into the elusive list of the most expensive motorbikes in 2022. Produced in 1949 in only 4 units, one of them was used to win the World Championship by British motorcycle road racer Le Graham. It is no wonder why the classic vintage commodity is expensive today and cost a whopping $7 million to own. Number 1. Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter. Steampunk triumphs with the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter. There, that's out first thing. And mind you, Neiman Marcus is a name you would rightly connect with department store rather than a superbike. The unique clockwork design, however, seems to have taken care of all that. The bike's eye-catching chassis, carved from a single piece of metal, proved to be an extreme hit with enthusiasts. As it turned out, even Apple just used the same approach for its new laptop case at the time. Many design experts agreed. This is styling at its best, where the utility of the vehicle is styled rather than hidden from sight. When reviewers first saw the bike, they were simply knocked over by its evolutionary style. Neiman rightly pounced on the immediate trance-like reaction and came up with this line: "It's an evolution of the machine." At once taken back down to its core elements while being reinvented and re-engineered for optimal performance. It's our street-legal sci-fi dream come to life, in the form of the limited edition fighter motorcycle. Despite the $11 million price tag and mean looks, the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter is completely street legal, managing the road at a 190 miles per hour top speed. The power coming from a 120C 45-degree air-cooled V-twin engine complemented by titanium, aluminum, and carbon fiber body parts. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.